Amy. It's Wednesday, March 25th.
So this morning I took Valerie down to Sacramento to the train station so she could head home. We had an absolute blast while she was here, and I'm really glad she was able to come up. On the way to the train station, we picked up Connor and Rory, and after we dropped Val off, the three of us headed down to downtown Sac. We hung out at a coffee bar downtown for a while, and then because it was such a beautiful day, we decided to take a walk through the Capitol Park.
Ames, I've never been in this park around the Capitol, but this is a replica of the Liberty Bell, and it says it was one of the 53 cast in France.
The State Capitol Park is absolutely beautiful. It's filled with every type of tree that's indigenous to California, everything from oaks to redwoods to eucalyptus. And since we were already over there and none of us had been there in a while, we decided to go into the state capitol and have a look around.
Why is it that this place is so much cooler when you don't have to be here for a field trip? We're just walking around the state capitol.
We wandered the halls for a while. We went into the Senate viewing gallery, but they weren't in session, so we didn't actually get to see anybody speak. And then we decided to head back into the park. Another thing that the State Capitol Park has are war memorials, and they are breathtaking. This one was for World War II. Around the tower were squares with names. They commemorated everything from the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, every type of armed forces in most of the wars.
Vietnam. Foreign wars.
The most beautiful and tragic memorial in the park was for Vietnam, for all of those soldiers who were killed or are still missing from the Vietnam conflict. I almost find it tragic that something so beautiful could commemorate something so horrible. As I was standing there reading the names, it really hit me how huge war is and how many lives it destroys, and just how tragic it is that we feel the need to go into other countries and fight them. Why can't we come to some other solution? And although I may not agree with war, that doesn't mean that I don't agree with the armed forces. Those people who give their lives to protect our country are brave and they're important, and we couldn't be the United States without them. And I applaud every last one of them for having the courage to stand up and fight for our country, even though I don't think that it should come to us having to fight for our democracy or for the democracy of another country, whether or not they've asked for it. So I stand humbled in front of these beautiful memorials, and I humbly thank everybody that's ever given their lives or their service to our country, because you really do make the difference. I know this hasn't exactly been the happiest vlog, Ames, but, you know, it was just something that really struck me today as something important and something that I wanted to talk about. So I hope you're having a happy, wonderful day in New York, and I will see you tomorrow.